Hi, I'm Titli and this is my busy garden. It's really nice out today, but I'd better put it back in before somebody notices. Anyway, the Japanese crab apple's looking really nice with all that blossom. But I've got a lot to do, and I'm going to start over there. My daffodils are finished for the year, so I need to deadhead them. But here's the funny thing. This week I was bitten by a radioactive gerbil, and it seems to have left me with some gardening superpowers. Let me show you. Are you ready? Zip! Good, isn't it? It's really quite labour saving. Zip! I like it. And it doesn't just work on daffodils. Zip! So I was looking at my pink lady tree yesterday and I thought it doesn't look right. The leaves look all kind of crunched up. Now, closer inspection reveals green fly. No, I'm not having that. Eat chemical death. The other strange thing is that I've got mushrooms growing in the bottom of the pot. I've no idea whether they're magic or not, and I've no intention of finding out because I've got enough superpowers for the moment, thank you. While we're on the subject of apples, you can see that the apple blossom's now really starting to come out, and nature seems to be trying to catch up with itself. The blossom's even starting to appear on my rather threadbare looking cooking apple tree. And here's a bit of good news. I think I might actually have some pears this year. Look, I expect some recipes with pears later in the year if these grow fully. Buds are starting to appear on my medlar tree, but do you notice anything stupid about it? Well, personally, I think that shoot there looks stupid. It's coming off. There. Doesn't that look better? You may remember my courgette plant John and my pumpkin plant Jan, and I've been desperately holding off planting these out into the vegetable patch until the last threat of frost has passed. I feel fairly confident there's going to be no more frosts this year. It is late May after all. Now these things like to wander a bit, so I'm going to pop the pumpkin there, give it lots of space, and John can come on this side here. Soil underneath is nice and moist because we've had a few days of rain. Sun may be shining today, but it wasn't like this earlier in the week. Ooh, lots of good roots on that. Let's pop you in. He's looking a little yellow because he's sucked all the nutrients out of his compost. Pop you in there. And in you go, John. I'll give the corn a bit of watering while I'm here as well. So, let's see how Janet and John get on this year. You might remember I gave my Philadelphus a really good prune earlier in the year. And unfortunately, the weight of the leaves on it is kind of pulling the branches over, so I'm going to support it. That's a bit better. Here's another old friend that doesn't seem to be able to stand up on its own two roots. Yesterday it was standing up perfectly well on its own, and today, WTF? You might also remember that I transplanted this lavender at the end of last year, and it's got lots of new growth on it. I'll just trim back a lot of this dead growth and you'll be able to see it a lot better. And then you can see all the new growth. Both the lemon balm and the oregano that I transplanted last year are doing well too. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's go and finish off in the greenhouse this week. My parsnips and leeks seem to be doing very well. But my parsley looks like it's going to seed big time. Not to worry, I'll keep the seeds and go and buy myself another plant for 99p from the supermarket. My tomatoes are doing really well. And this is what I love about the grow pots. It makes it so easy to water them. It's brilliant. And you would not believe how disciplined I'm being this year about pinching out the shoots on my tomatoes. I am determined not to have a jungle in here again. That's all I've really got time for this week. Next week I'm hoping to start work on protecting my blueberries from the birds, and I'll plant my Alison out somewhere. But before I go, I'm going to share with you my top gardening tip of the week. Go and find yourself a radioactive gerbil, get it to bite you, and see what superpowers you develop. Meanwhile, I'm off to go and find some more radioactive animals. Thanks for watching, and do join me next time in Titli's busy garden.